Welcome, man. Go live, go live, go live. Welcome back to the channel, guys. What's going on? We're going to get right into it, okay? Y'all saw the topic. Y'all saw the title. Y'all saw the headline. I'm trying to go live on Instagram. I'm there. Okay? Got to include my Instagram people, all right? 20,000 strong over there as far as followers go. So I had to include them in everything. Now, again, y'all saw the title. Here's my beef with Ford. What little beef I have with them. I have some issues with all the car makers. Don't get it twisted. Not just Ford or Toyota or any of those. But the thing is, now, mind you guys, we're talking about recalls here, okay? A couple of things you need to keep in mind. Recalls was put in place for car makers to address safety issues, okay? Real important safety issues. So the way car makers can essentially get out of a lawsuit, they can issue a recall on something that they deem is important to go ahead and fix before some hotshot lawyer trigger up a class action lawsuit or something like that. So they're like, we do it. We got it, dog. We got it, Mr. Attorney, Johnny Cochran. We good. We're going to do a recall. Don't even worry about class action lawsuit. Okay, but here's the thing I have with it. Because they are, what's the word I'm looking for? Because they are, from a safety standpoint, I hate when some car makers belittle it. All right. It's almost in a sense that they got busted. You got busted. Okay. You got caught. But don't belittle it, because safety here, what I'm talking about is fuel leaks. Okay. There's nothing unsafe about a fuel leak. I don't care where it's leaking at. Okay. A fuel leak of any kind, gas leak, whatever y'all want to call it, is bad. It's terrible. Okay, so yeah. So I want to play this clip, and we're gonna go through this article, this interview with this guy, and that's exactly what it sounds like he's doing. But we're gonna narrate it through it as it play. All right. So let's do this like this.
Federal investigators are concerned about a Ford SUV recall. They say the repair that's being offered won't actually fix the gas leak.
Yeah, big problem there. The recall involves 43,000 2022 and 2023 Bronco Sports and 2022 Escapes. Allegedly, the fuel injectors can leak, possibly causing a fire. The reported fix does
possibly cause a freaking fire. All right. Who the hell want that on their conscience? They just driving their car and there's a chance you
not fix the gas leak, but it does divert it away from hot surfaces.
Hold on, I missed something. What the hell did he just say?
Gas leak, but it does divert it away.
Wait a minute. Say that again, bro.
Injectors can leak, possibly causing a fire. The reported fix does not fix the gas leak, but it does divert it away from hot surfaces.
Did y'all hear that? The fix for this recall doesn't address the gas leak. It's not funny, man. That ain't funny. The recall repair doesn't address the gas leak. It do, however, redirect the leaking fuel to somewhere else that's safe. Hear me out, ladies and gentlemen. Under your hood, there's nowhere that's safe for any potential fuel leak to go or to leak onto. Everything is dangerous as it relates to gas leak. I cannot believe this guy went on record. I want y'all to hear this one more freaking time. Then I'm going to let the video play.
Allegedly, the fuel injectors can leak, possibly causing a fire. The reported fix does not fix the gas leak, but it does divert it away from hot surfaces. So joining us now is Paul Eisenstein, editor-in-chief.
Oh my God!
News. Paul, always glad to have you here.
Great to be with you.
So this is a pretty concerning issue that we have here.
Yeah, now I should stress that the numbers are small. Yes, 43,000 vehicles are covered by the recall, but I believe...
Whoa. Y'all hear that? He should stress that the number is small. Bro, it don't matter if it's freaking 2 cars. That's a potential catastrophic life failure from the leak. This guy belittling. I need to stress that it's a very small number. 1 death is too many. Okay? What do you don't take stuff serious unless it's 20,000 died from a potential fuel leak on a Ford. But small, 1 death don't really. Man, these guys, boy, they shouldn't even be. Okay, let me stop because I get riled up over freaking.
If I recall, they've only had about 5 underhood fires, and these aren't major fires where you have the vehicle completely go up in flames or the garage or the...
only 5 fires. Okay, man. We're going to get through this, but every time he say something, only 5 fires. Look, that ain't, hey, man, it could have been more, but it was only 5. I don't know how many died, but just 5. So why are we doing this massive recall? Because there's a potential chance more could happen. You try to catch it in its path, okay? You try to avoid. My goodness gracious.
And they've had about 14 instances where they've had to make warranty repairs. Still, one fire starts getting people a little worried. So it is a concern.
So there was a recall for this a couple of years ago. So presumably a lot of the owners have already gotten this repair that the feds are saying is not so great a repair.
Yeah, I'm still trying to straighten out all the details on what's happened in between. But there was about 400-something thousand of these vehicles that were recalled initially. And now they had another 43,000 added to the list just a couple of months ago. The repair is a really peculiar one. Normally when you have defective parts, and in this case, fuel injectors, the parts that actually inject little spurts of gasoline into the engine when it's running. Apparently the exterior material wasn't made properly. They could crack, and you can get a little bit, and I'm talking very small amount of fuel that leaks out, or it can come out as a vapor. In an instance where you have a very hot engine, and if you're running it hard, as some of these SUVs are, there's a possibility that that vapor or the gasoline could ignite.
Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay. Now he finally cleaned some of his reckless talking or speaking up, okay? But he's still belittling it, in my opinion, okay? I don't give a damn if it's vapor or actually fuel. Anything, liquid fuel is hard to, like, it's the vapors or how they go, that's what ignites and start a fire. So if those injectors are made of improper material, as he stated, replace them, bro. All of them, okay? Every last, it doesn't matter what it costs. Again, guys, the whole goal behind a recall is because of safety issue, and they do not want a class action lawsuit. Guys, whether you know it or not, the press or from a what I'm trying to say, from a, I guess, press standpoint, okay, recalls are considered bad in some people's eyes. All right. Yeah. Oh my God. Another recall. Oh my God. What a piece of junk. No, that's not the case. Recalls are a good thing. Okay. You got to get out of the habit of thinking somebody owe you something. The car maker built this car with the expectation of selling it with no problems. Okay. Yes. They expect none of them to have problems, but reality have kicked into a lot of engineers and a lot of car makers, and they under the assumption something gonna happen. Don't matter how perfect you build or something. These things are man-made, guys. So there's a chance something is gonna happen, something is gonna fail. You may have to issue a recall to sneak and repair something. So the fact that some will belittle such something as important as a fuel leak is oh my goodness. Yeah, Riaz, one death. Oh my goodness, one death is too many, man. So
so there's just a small possibility there, but still important to go
all
get
possibility.
Yeah,
So Grady,
the problem is that the feds are very concerned about the fix. And I have to say, when I heard about what they were going to do a month or so ago when this was announced, I was shaking my own head. They're not replacing the injectors, and frankly, that is an expensive repair. What they're doing instead is putting a small tube that if any of the gas leaks, vapor or liquid, it diverts it.
oh, whoa, wait a minute. They're not replacing. Oh, hey, anybody here got a Ford? That's all I'm saying, dog. Anybody on a Ford? I would be on my phone right now. Did y'all hear that? They're not replacing the injectors that's leaking. They're installing some devices that would route the potential leaking injectors fuel away from any danger. That's not funny, man. What the fuck? Why are y'all laughing? That is not funny. The nerve of these car makers taking lives. So, did y'all? One more time, because I don't think I heard that right. I might be hearing things. I got these headphones on, and sometimes I can't hear exactly accurately. So I'm gonna let this play one more time to make sure. Okay, I think I heard what I had heard. Okay, if I didn't hear what I had heard and I thought I heard what I had heard, I'm gonna take that back. But for now, I heard what I heard. Let's see if it's exactly what I heard.
Investigators are concerned about a Ford SUV recall. They say the repair
to the engine when it's running. Apparently the exterior material wasn't made properly. They could crack, and you can get a little bit, and I'm talking very small amount of fuel that leaks out, or it can come out as a vapor. In an instance where you have a very hot engine, and if you're running it hard, as some of these SUVs are, there's a possibility that that vapor or the gasoline could ignite.
Okay, so there's just a small possibility there, but still important to go get the fix.
Yeah, now the problem is that the feds are very concerned about the fix. And I have to say, when I heard about what they were going to do a month or so ago when this was announced, I was shaking my own head. They're not replacing the injectors.
What?
Frankly, that is an expensive repair.
Who cares?
What they're doing instead is putting a small tube that if any of the gas leaks, vapor or liquid, it diverts it.
diverts
to
it
the floor,
to where?
To the ground.
Oh my
That's
God!
what's peculiar, and that's what I think bothers a lot of people. It's not like it prevents the fuel from leaking. It actually diverts it to the ground. Now, it's a very small amount, so
Who
you
cares?
probably take a lighter to it and you get a puff. But it's still the idea that you park it in the garage or something, that you have fuel that is actually getting on the ground or on the floor of a garage.
Yeah, so it eliminates or at least lowers the fire risk. But what other kind of risk can come out with just that small amount of fuel leaking other than maybe pooling in your garage?
That's it. And again, it's small, and it probably wouldn't happen
Listen
while
to this
the
guy.
vehicle is parked. From my understanding, this is something that happens when the vehicle is running, though there is a possibility when you shut off, there's still a little bit of the liquid that could come out. Now, the good thing is there are some additional things that Ford is doing.
Like what?
They've programmed the engine control computer to recognize when this is likely happening. It can recognize that there's a little bit of a drop in the fuel pressure.
All right. Did y'all hear that? So there's a flash update to the computers that's designed to monitor if fuel pressure has dropped. All right. Now, obviously, fuel pressure is monitored on such car. Remember back in the day, they didn't want to monitor fuel pressure because they didn't want to tie into a fuel rail because it was too risky. Now, we had major concerns about fuel leaks to the point where we wouldn't even screw in a fuel pressure sensor into the rail because there was a chance it could leak. Here we are now, 2024. We got cars out there actually leaking. And this guy, not him, I don't know who the hell he is, but he's representing the company. They talking about diverting the liquid leaked fuel to the ground. The flash, I heard him say, the flash is designed to recognize when fuel pressure drop. Okay, let's say I gotta listen to some more before I speak on it. Riaz, it's crazy, man. You hear that? Riaz, they don't want, if Dodge did something like that, people would be all up in arms and having a hissy fit. He must work for Ford. Yeah, I guess he do. But think about that, Riaz. They directing the fuel to the ground. They don't want to replace the fuel injectors. I'm assuming that's big money. All right, that costs a lot of money, and these companies don't want to pay all that money. So, Riaz, let's just stick a rail on here to any fuel that drip on it. Just send it to the ground, dog. Don't even worry about it, play. It'll be all right. I got to listen to the rest of this and see what this flash. Remember, guys, a computer can only monitor what it can monitor, what it has a sensor in place to monitor. Okay, obviously there's a fuel pressure sensor on this vehicle because he just said the PCM is monitoring fuel pressure. When it dropped, I didn't get to that part on what it do. So let's find out what it do.
If that happens, it takes steps to minimize the risk of fuel leaking. But that also means you'll lose power, which if you're on a freeway at full speed, that may not be a pleasant idea. You'll get a light on the dashboard telling you, hey, you better park it, and you better call and get service. It doesn't seem an ideal fix. A lot of people are saying, let's get those bum injectors replaced.
Yeah,
there you go.
The owners, I imagine, don't want to be dealing with all of this.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks for providing some insight.
All right, he said something worthwhile. I mean, he actually redeemed himself. Okay, so maybe he's for replacing it, but he was just stating what's actually happened. Okay, so guys, again, at the end of the day, recalls are put into place for safety issues. If your safety is at stake, okay, car makers it's in their best interest to address it via some form of a recall. But a lot of people seem to mistake, or a lot of people not sure. What's up, Evelyn? A lot of people don't really know what recall means. A lot of people want stuff paid for just because they think it should be a recall. For instance, the oil cooler on the Pentastar. Everybody suggests it should be a recall. Remember what I just said? Recalls are put in place for safety issues. It's not really nothing unsafe about your oil cooler leaking. It's just gonna cost you some money, and you don't like that. So recall. Yeah, it depends on what a leak is happening. But I said this before, guys. That oil cooler is in the center of the engine. What are the chances that oil leaking from the cooler gonna make it to the hot exhaust? Slim to none. As soon as that center galley get full from a leaking oil cooler, it's just gonna fall backwards on top of the transmission. If that wasn't the case, just say if a hot exhaust was right up under the oil cooler, yes, you probably would be issued a recall and you wouldn't have to pay for an oil cooler. Okay. The ticking issue. Everybody want to know why the hell the ticking issue is not a recall, because it's not an unsafe thing. There's nothing unsafe about your engine ticking. It's unflattering. I mean, it's noisy. It makes you look crazy. It makes your car sound stupid, but it's not unsafe because of it. So you're never going to get a recall for a ticking noise. That's mechanical. All right. Well, can anybody think of anything unsafe a ticking engine can cause? Tick, 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 tick. I'm driving down the line. What are the chances of you crashing because your ticking got too loud? Yeah, I'm talking about realistic things. A ticking engine could render your vehicle unsafe. I don't know of any. Hey, let me say this again. I'm not defending no car makers, okay? But I've come to the conclusion that recalls are put in place predominantly for safety issues. Cause one, that's the first thing. So yeah, I got that off my chest, man. When I read that article, I could not freaking believe it, man. Michael, what's up, man? What's up, Texas Cyclone? Octavia, what's up, JT? Hope you're doing what I am, bro. That's what's up, baby boomer. What's popping? My boy, my dude, my guy, Riaz. Yes, Ford again. I don't know, man. Hey, I read one on Toyota. Toyota in some trouble too. All car makers got issues. It's the Toyota lovers that really tick me off, because guys, just because you got a car that you don't have problems with doesn't mean the whole manufacturer don't have a problem with. I got a Jeep Cherokee I've had no problems out of, but I work on Jeep Cherokees damn near daily. I don't know how to explain that. Okay, but because mine haven't broke, I'm not gonna go out and tell everybody those Jeep Cherokees, they are super reliable. I ain't had no problem, dog. You're burning a little oil. I got the recall flash done. It ain't even doing that no more, dog. You should get you one. It's reliable. Yeah, but like I say, I work on them. So just look up. Hey, it is what it is. I guess you could say it like that. But yes, Ford again. Fuel leaks can take you out. Yes, man. What the hell? Take you up out of here. Blame the engineers. Why is it their fault? Guys, what we was discussing is problems with the fuel injector. If anything, you can blame this on the vendors, whoever supplied the injectors. Actually, that's what Ford should do. Anybody remember back in the day, Dodge or Ram had problem with the differential in the Jeeps. Jeeps had problem with the Dana. Okay, the bearings and everything falling all over the place. The company took a lot of that blame. Okay, took a lot of that. I think they start splitting those repairs. I don't know, 50-50. But why should the car maker they already taking a hit from an image standpoint. They image is screwed up. Never buy a Jeep because they differential always making noise. Hey, bro, we didn't make the bearings. We didn't make the differential. We did, however, choose which vendor to use to supply us with the parts. Maybe you can blame us for having poor choice making decisions. All right. But yeah, Dana jumped in and took some of the cost. So if anything, whoever supplied the injectors to Ford, Go after their ass. Yo, dog. Hey, I know y'all. We got our injectors from y'all, but we having a lot of issues. Leaking, man. Yeah, I know. It just wasn't about 5 deaths so far. 5 fires. That's it. But we got to act like we care. You know what I'm saying? Because this guy, JT, he talked too damn much. He on YouTube telling everybody it's bigger than what it really is. I'm on here telling y'all that you shouldn't belittle that. Like, but he just did. I don't know who the hell it was. And if he called me tomorrow, we're going to have some problems, right? This ain't what you want, player. I'm trying to tell you. This ain't what you want. So, blame the vendors. Engineer designed and built the car. They didn't supply the car, or they didn't design the injectors to go on the car. Freaking vendors did. Go after their ass. Go get some money and go get some, pay some of this recall bill. Cars are more dangerous. Yes, very. Doesn't fix the leak. Nope, they just reroute the fuel like a damn holding back water until it doesn't. Yeah, it's crazy, man. At Ford, quality is job one. Baby Boomer, what's up, man? JT the Brick, 43,000 is that's a lot. That's enough. All right, yeah, that's enough to trigger some issues, man. Of course, one depth is enough. How many is it going to take down? I missed that number. I'm not sure, man. What's up, Grady? What's up, man? What's popping, bro? Simplified. Back in the day, all we had was Ford. So we just walked everywhere we went. How far back you going, bro? Built Ford tough. Yep. That's their slogan. I got a Bronco. Should I run? Hey, bro, I'm sorry, man. You should have went and got you a Dodge Durango. What's on the same level as a Ford Bronco? Durango. You should have got you a Durango, bro. Dodge don't have issues like that. We ain't leaking no damn fuel. I mean, we got other issues, but it ain't fuel. Okay, you want to die or you want to put up with a little oil leak? Choose your poison, bro. Don't push your, hey, make a choice. All right, that fuel leak will kill you. That oil leak, you get to live and see another day. I'm just saying, choose wisely, dog. Go get your Dodge, bro. Get rid of that Ford, man. That ain't what you want, man. Call the man JT. DoorDash, what's up, man? The tube is true and it's dumb. Why you say that? You install one? This article is not new, so that recall has been implemented for a minute now. So I got a lot of Ford boss man, but I don't know if he in the dealer anymore. What's the other guy with the beard? All those Ford guys always have a big ass beard, don't they? What is with Ford mechanics? Must you have a beard to be a Ford mechanic? They all got beards. Y'all noticed that? All them Ford guys. What's my other Ford buddy name? I can't think of his name, but yeah, they all got them damn beards. Jaja Daddy Chill. What's up? Simplify spending money to fix it. Yeah, man, it's crazy. Was Biden made by Ford? I don't know, man. Why are you trying to inject politics into my stream? I told you, we steer clear of that crap right over here, man. It's too polarizing. Just had a customer turn down a fuel pump leaking on a 300 pump on the back seat. Could clearly smell. Oh, that's terrible. You can't play around with fuel leaks, man. Number one, you don't want to. That's inside the car. You don't want to inhale those fumes. Number one, man. Yeah, man. Talk cutting and getting that fixed, man. That ain't cool at all. Where are they routing the leaking fuel to? It's headed to the ground. No, the vapor can't hold liquid fluid. The fuel vapor, the evap purge system is designed to purge vapors, not liquid fuels. If that purge valve suck in liquid fuel, your car gonna die. That's why you ever get a car that starts stalling out after you fill it up with gas. You know those clowns that keep pulling the trigger. Click, click. No, I can get $2 more in here. Click, click. So they overfill their tank. That liquid fuel got to go somewhere because the idiot kept pulling the trigger. So the liquid fuel wind up in the charcoal canister. Now, y'all know how the evap system works. At a predetermined time, the computer will instruct the purge valve. All right, we ready. Go ahead and send those vapors over. So that line going to the canister that's routed to the purge valve, which routed to the intake manifold, that purge valve will open up and suck in those vapors. I'm telling you, if it suck in any liquid fuel, you're going to die. You're going to stall out. So mechanics, if you have a mysterious car stalling out on you, pull that purge valve off and see if there's liquid fuel in it. You shouldn't see nothing liquid. It's only allowed and capable of handling vapors. All right. So my man, Francis, all right, where are they routing the leaking fuel to? The evap? No, you don't want liquid inside of the evap system that can cause some real crazy problems. It doesn't fix the problem though. No, it doesn't. Neck bones connected to the, what are we talking about? Neck bone. That's what you had today. And surprised the EPA allowed this since they are so concerned with evap. Yeah, they don't want no vapors. They don't want no fuel. Like if you go outside and do this, you should not smell fuel because all the car makers were instructed to take those vapors. Vapors gonna come up no matter what. Take those vapors and put them somewhere. Where car makers are putting them is what we call a charcoal canister. So all those vapors are in there with all that charcoal. But you can't, it's only so much it's going to hold. That box or that canister is not that big. It's only so much that it's going to hold. So that's why the evap system was put in place to reroute those vapors back into the intake manifold to burn. Not all the time, because if you burn it at the wrong time, you can stall out from that. So I'm guessing when you first start your car up and you're on the gas, so if the PCMC RPM and you driving, that's a good safe time to go ahead and send me some vapors, man. We on the freeway now. It'll instruct that purge valve to open. There go those vapors burning out. And now remind you, the job of the cat converter is to clean all of that up. Okay. At the end of the day, the cat converter, if it's doing its job, you should be getting H2O out of the tailpipe. Water. All right. Yeah. You clean it, burning clean. Pollutant can be unsafe and wasting fuel. Yes. DoorDash. Who's fired? Who got fired? Maybe you can drive fast enough to not catch on fire. Bro, people that spend money on these vehicles shouldn't have to deal with that, man. That's a little bit of liquid. It's still gas. Man, it's crazy, man. Yes, sir. No more test ports without adapters. Oh, okay. What are we talking about? Like installing fuel pressure? A lot of car makers are doing that now. The Pacifica, anybody familiar with the Chrysler Pacifica or the new Dodge, the Ram trucks? They now have a fuel pressure sensor in line with the fuel, not the rail, but the line that's going to the rail. It's hard plastic. Okay. So now if I'm saying this right, if I'm guessing right, the computer have a way to monitor fuel pressure. Remember back in the day, the computer has no way to monitor fuel pressure. The computer have no idea if your fuel pump delivering the proper amount of fuel pressure. Now, it would use, information from adaptive memory and things like that, O2 sensors, if it's running too rich or lean or too much fuel or versus too much air. It can take that information and dissect it. So the inputs back to the computer can then demand if not fuel pressure can be raised, because remember, it has no control over fuel pressure. It can demand the injectors to open more. All right, duty cycle. That's how the injectors are open. It can demand the injectors to open more, which will allow more fuel. Yeah, it's a whole vicious. The computer's job is to compute. All right, it take input data in, process that, and send it out as output. Okay, so something can happen. Okay, well, yeah, back in the day, we had a hard time diagnosing cars as it relate. I always use adaptive memory. If I remember, guys, not so much a fault code, but when a problem happened, computers were required to screenshot that, take a data, not a data recorder. What's the word I'm looking for? A snapshot. Damn. Now, I can't think of the name. Somebody gonna tell me in a minute. You remember when a fault code set, some data will be stored somewhere in that computer, and you can read it on the scan too. I will always take that information and look at adaptive memory. If I'm high on the plus side, adaptive memory plus 24, yes, that means that vehicle is running extremely lean. All right, I would take that and process that in my head and determine there's a chance this fuel pump is not doing what it's supposed to do, especially if it's a high mileage cars. I literally used to diagnose fuel pumps that way based off the screenshot of the code. I can't think of the proper name of that. Yeah, you must work at Ford, man. Cars are dangerous nowadays. What's up, Evelyn Rodriguez? Family are in these cars. I know, man. You can't be playing around with your family. Shouldn't that be an environment that has it? Henry Davis. I didn't ever thought of that. You would think the environment don't want gas just laying on the floor, on the ground. What the hell's wrong with these people, man? That guy might. Okay. Yeah, call someone. That's the first thing I'd do if I were on fire. I'm on fire. Why? Remember when I told you I bought a Ford? Yeah, it's on fire. Well, I'm on fire. I called, man. It's crazy, man. Money. It's all about that money, man. What recall is Ford doing now? The injectors are leaking, but they're not replacing the leaking injectors. They are rerouting the leak to the ground. I shit you not. I didn't just make that up. Go back and look at the front of this video. I looking at this guy like he was crazy, but you know, hey, tiki 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 Ford soundtrack. Oh, Ford ticks too. Ferrari fuel leak claim. Paul Walker, Fast and Furious. All right. Just brought a 2005 Ford Freestyle for with 500,000 miles, having fuel pressure problem. Okay. 2005. Yeah, that's way back there. So basically, I'm looking at Instagram. So basically, buy puts on Ford. I can't make that out, bro. I can't understand what you're saying. Come help my journey. It needs to go vroom, vroom, bro. What's wrong with your journey, man? Talk to me, brother. That math ain't math thing. Toyota have 3-cylinder engines and boast about how good it is. 3-cylinder engines? I got to go read up on that. Yeah. Ford has had issues and blamed Firestone because their SUVs could roll over. Oh, if Ford didn't make the tires, why shouldn't they blame Firestone? If the Firestone was the vendors that Ford used to supply the tires and the rollover was because of the tire, man, that's Ford problem. I mean, that's Firestone issues. I could be wrong, but it's an interesting take you have on that, my guy. Newer Ford designs flaws and Toyota's got motor issues. Yes. I can contest to that. Yes, man, it's crazy. Scotty Kilmore is a lie. What's Scotty lie about? Super Tech. What's Scotty Kilmore lie about? You having CDK? Yes, bro. We down. Super down. We've been down all week, man. I can't wait. Hopefully we'll get some good news tomorrow morning when we go to work. The Tundra Motor V6 has shavings left inside the motor. Chevy Turbo Max has incorrect cast block, all producing junk. Every car maker having their issues. All right. So, which begs the question, how do you decide which car maker to buy? If you're in the market to buy a new car, you got to do some major research. Do your research, bro. Do your freaking research. All right. Is the P06DD code always the oil pump? No, not always. I mean, I've seen very low level of oil cost that, but I'm sure you sound like a bright guy, clever king. Okay, I'm surely you didn't check the oil, right? Now, if you have checked the oil, verify, it's hard for you to verify oil pressure, but by the book, that's what you're supposed to do. Okay, you literally supposed to verify the oil pressure, but nobody do that. Now, it's not technically the oil pump that's the problem. It's the solenoid attached to the oil pump. Remember, those, I'm assuming you're talking about a Pentastar. Those are dual stage oil pump, meaning they run at different stages depending on the load and the RPM of the engine. All right. If that solenoid not doing what it's supposed to do, it could flag that code. Most mechanics will go in and replace the oil pump as opposed to replacing what's really the problem, which is that solenoid. Me personally, I ain't replacing no damn solenoid, big dog. I'm getting a whole complete oil pump. Okay, yeah, but P06DD, make sure you got oil in it first, bro. Firestone got in trouble with Ford due to their tires falling apart at high temps. They should, man. That's somebody's life is at stake. Wasn't a rollover issue, just crashing due to tire. Damn. Oh wow. I choose oil leak. You choose. Oh, you talking about the question I asked? What you want? What you rather have? Choose your poison. You want fuel leak or you want oil leak? You can live through an oil leak. My man said, Texas Cyclones say he choose an oil leak. One oil leak coming right up. I'm from Mexico. Okay. Interesting. I don't like Car Wizard. He may be done with engine swaps in Kia and Honda. Car Wizard. I know that guy. That guy pretty cool, man. Guys, YouTubers are all, now I ain't gonna say they're all cool because they all don't know each other. Well, one thing I like about YouTubers is at least the veterans. I mean, the ones that's been doing it a while. We never jump on another channel talking crap in the comment section about the video. All right, because we got our own problem, number one. I once had a young cat that just started his YouTube mechanic channel, and he used to jump on my videos all the time. Bro, you don't know what you're talking about. You ain't doing that right. You ain't saying that right. Now I go to his page. He a little startup mechanic, 2,000 subscribers. I'm like, yo, let me school you for a bit, young fella. First of all, never jump on a fellow YouTuber. You're a YouTuber now, but you growing. You need to be building relationships and building friends. Don't dispute what somebody else do. That dude already got 200,000 subscribers, followers. All right. So you so technically advanced from the book, you think what he's saying is wrong because it's not what you've been taught. Some guys speak from experience when they talking on YouTube, and some guys, the new guys, speak from the book. It's the audience decision to make which one they listen to. You want to hear a guy with 20, 30 years experience? Hey, man, the hell with that book. I'm going to tell you, do it like this. Or you want to hear a newbie? The book says, make sure you replace all the cylinder head bolts once removed, blah, blah. Make sure you. So that's the audience decision to make. It don't bother me would you go one way or another, but never, if anybody think about getting into YouTube, don't jump on another YouTuber channel talking smack, because that can get you. yeah, man. So like Car Wizard, I hear him saying questionable things all the time, especially about the Pentastar. Yeah, I know everything about the Pentastar, right? And I get on YouTube, Car Wizard dogging the engine out like it's an engine ain't worth the crap. No, it's the valve train parts that's attached to the engine that's not worth the crap. But unfortunately, the engine image, it will take a hit because of it. I get that. I'm never going to jump on Car Wizard channel. Hey, man, yo, knock it off, bro. You don't know what the hell you talking about. I know you Car Wizard and all, but I'm JT. Back up. No, I'm never going to do that. So don't do that. Don't do that. Boss Man and Company owns a shop in Chicago. Okay. 2003 Ford Mustang V6 is the toughest. Big dog, the biggest. Y'all heard what he said. You on Instagram. Yeah, vapors. Yeah, you want them vapors, not that liquid. I get it now. Everyone can afford cars like Honda and Toyota. Okay. It's always the oil pump with PO6DD. That's what I always end up replacing after I verified the oil level. Evap canister is also in mowers. Damn, really? My dad mower. Damn, they done. Lawnmowers are sophisticated now. They got OBD on lawnmowers. What the hell? What have I been? I don't push lawnmowers no more, man. I don't. I got a steep hill, so I can't be. I didn't know that. Thank you, William. Interesting. Now it is mandatory in zero-turn motors. Damn. The lawnmower industry done changed without telling me. You brought up Toyota. Toyota is more reliable than any other manufacturer. I ain't never said somebody was wrong by making that comment. All right. That's your opinion. Everybody's entitled to their opinion. Okay. Y'all, some's opinion is, I got it highlighted at the top. Y'all can read it. Okay. Yeah. Rep your car, bro. Rep your city. Rep your whatever you feel good about. Rep it. Brag on it. Shit. I'm with you, bro. What's up? Shout out cousin Pookie Bash. What's up, man? Larry, all manufacturers have issues depending on the American model. Not cars 20 years to 30 years ago most likely will last longer than today since using cheaper and different parts, etc. Yes, very. Hey, my dude, what's up? Aaron Scott. Hey, y'all see what Aaron trying to say? Let me see. I can direct my hand. Let me take this down. Right here, guys, there's what is that? I don't know what the hell that is. But right here, there's 3 dots. I need y'all to go click that and click the like button. Okay, can you please do that for me? All right. Thanks for reminding me, Eric. What's been up, man? How was your Sunday? I hope you had a lovely weekend. If you had plans to get something done and didn't get it done, you're done. That's it. You might as well wait the next weekend, dog. It ain't gonna happen. It's time for another brutal week of work. Although holiday coming up. Okay. Yeah. 4th of July. All right. Yeah, man. My dad, 2015 Ford Focus, had to get the purge valve changed, and it had a rare manual transmission. Ford should recall the radio system pop. What's unsafe about a radio popping? See, that's what I'm saying. Y'all, the general public want everything for free. Yo, my AC Not real cold. I think it should be recall. Recall what, dog? My AC ain't cold. But what do you want us to recall? I don't know. I don't even know what's wrong with it. I just think it should be recall. But you can't, you ain't, I don't know what to tell you. Just recall it. I want some free stuff. Let me stop. People really like that. Fuel table. Okay, about short-term and long-term fuel trim. Okay, yes. Cars, computers may need NVIDIA RTS phone. Oh, you talking about processing from a computer for processing data. Oh my God, that's what I was trying to say. Damn, who's that? Oh, Easy Does It. What's up, bro? Guys, sometimes I have a brain freeze. Y'all remember earlier I was trying to find out the proper name for when a computer or when a car onboard diagnostic OBD display a trouble code, a fault code. Even in some cases, it don't even have to set a fault code. It will store some freeze frame data. That's what I was trying to say. Freeze frame data, they would put it somewhere in the computer, but a real good scan tool can retrieve that information. I used to diagnose cars that didn't give off a trouble code. Remember, back in the day, mechanics was needed, real mechanics. What I mean by that is you don't need a check engine light to bail you out. Nowadays, these new mechanics, there ain't no check engine light, but it's running bad. I know, but I don't know what to do. Dude, it's sitting there doing this. Obviously, it's something that the computer don't monitor, which is crazy. Anything that would make your car do like this, you would think the computer have control of why it's doing that, or at least can pick up on it. So back in the day, mechanics was in demand, real mechanics. All right, but yeah, sometimes we don't get a fault code that will help us, but we can use that freeze frame data to help us properly diagnose the car. Again, if I saw high numbers in adaptive memory plus 24, you're running lean. Why are you running lean? What controls the presence of fuel? The fuel pump. I put fuel pumps on those cars and fix them every time. How'd you figure that out? The data, input data from a real good scan tool is crucial to properly diagnose a car. So if you got a code reader just spitting out codes, man, you ain't finna fix jack. All right. Stop it. Go get your, hey, thanks. Easy Does It. That's what's up, man. I knew a friend who doesn't abuse his Nissan. He had one somewhat wrecked it, but brought another one. Cars are replaceable. Humans' life is not. Real good point, William. Real good point. That's why I hate that they belittle the importance of fuel leak. Some of the whole policy. Leaking coolant, duct tape, a bucket under the radiator for stop. Wood, chill, man. What's wrong, man? He said junk about Mitsubishi. Every car maker's okay. Utility. Ford had them run tires at 20 pounds, not 35. Bought all the tires from Firestone, ran them at 35. Never had another issue. Tire pressure is crucial, guys. Homework, guys. Homework. Yes. Junk car. Okay. What's up? Hey, so what's up with spark plugs? What do you mean, Dick? Talk to me, bro. What you want to know about spark plugs? How hard is it to work on your own VW as a beginner? If you got some data or a book, a VW old enough that will still have paperback books, if you can get your hands on a manual, you probably can fix anything on that car or make a repair. Okay, it's a different. Y'all use the word fix loosely. Okay, it's hard to fix some. You got a code P053987654321. Just because you got a book, I mean, some of this stuff have to really be the newer the car, the harder they are to diagnose. Okay, I got a 2004 Dodge Ram 59. If I remove the timing cover, do I need to replace the oil pan gasket as well? No, I've replaced. Y'all remember the recall we were doing on the Hemi? A Hemi is a Hemi, bro. 2004. I mean, the all of that stuff is similar. Okay. Now, what I had to do was fish under there to get the oil strainer off. Okay, the pickup screen, the pickup tube. Okay, that little 13 millimeter bolt. It's always funky to get that off. And but yeah, in fact, I got one at work now. I got it, but I had to drop the oil pan. So yes, you can remove the timing cover without removing the oil pump or oil pan. Yeah. Back cam is your friend visor. Okay. Yes. Can't help but mess it up. Okay. How do I time a magneto? I have no idea what you're talking about, bro. My journey had a code of misfire number 2, and it's a 2-4. Then started making a knock noise, and then the engine seized up. Want to do a project on this 2-4 and need your expertise. What do you need? My guy, we don't, if you're trying to repair this, it's seized up. You got the engine may need to come out. Now, if you got free time and like this is a project car, yeah, kudos to you. But as far as customer cars, we don't even think about unseizing anything because we can't properly warranty a repair. So yeah, if you got a home garage and you got room and you got space and you got time, play with it, bro. Okay. But the engine is going to need to come out for you to do it properly, right? So until you get it out, yeah, you're just wasting time. All right. Okay. Appreciate that flex up, people. How's everyone? Ashley, everyone is great. How are you this lovely Sunday? What's the best scan tool? Somebody asking on Instagram. I don't know. I don't use a scan tool. You gotta ask one of them guys that independent guys. They got a scan tool for every make and model. Those guys that work on multiple line of vehicle. Now the general consensus is a car is a car is a car, right? And if you know one, you know them all to an extent. That's to an extent. Okay. For instance, you can ask me about brakes on any car. The thinking or the theory is all the same. As for a scan tool, my scan tool will not talk to every car out there. Those guys, independent shop guys, they got scan tools that can talk to every car out there. So those are the ones you want to talk to and get information and advice on as far as what's the best scan tool. JT the car guy, I don't know. Let me tell y'all an interesting thing. I was at speaking of JT the car guy, I was at Pull Apart today. In fact, I got to edit this footage. I was at Pull Apart. I'm up there looking at the location of the car where I'm going to get, and the dude tapped me on the shoulder. Or he hollering at me, yo, excuse me, bro. I just want to say, what's up, man? You JT the car guy? I said, yeah, what's up, man? What's up? Oh, man, that's what's up. I knew that was you, man. I forgot I had my, whatever on. And he's like, yeah, man, I tune in all the time. I watch you, Fluffy Mexicanic, and Alex the car doctor. I'm like, damn, man, that's what's up, man. I forgot to get Buddy's name. Damn, I hate I did that. I forgot, but I think somebody was behind me trying to get on the computer. But that was cool as hell, bro. What's up, JT, the car guy, Alex, the car doctor, Fluffy Mexicanic. He down with all 3 channels. That's what's up, man. I forgot to ask Buddy's name. It's crazy to see people comment on your videos and act like they know more or assume you're ripping people off. I've seen what you do and know you won't claim to know everything, but you're great. Thank you, Larry. And let me reiterate on that. I don't know everything, not nearly. I got to go back and respond to him too. I had a guy over on Facebook. He was giving me a compliment saying, he said it was funny. If you're willing to take a pay cut, you can be an instructor at the Chrysler Training Center or whatever. And number one, he's right about that. Considering everything I got going on, yes, it will be a pay cut. And my time will be locked in on that. Okay. I mean, they got to be mentally prepared before they even go to class. You can't wake up from all drinking night. I don't drink, but you can't wake up from all drinking night session and then go to school the next morning and teach a class on, whatever it is. I'm sure you know the day before what class you're going to be teaching, but you got to be mentally prepared. I am freaking all over the place. There's no way in hell I could adjust my schedule to become an instructor. And not only that, my grammar is not on point. Okay. Yes. I've been known to, yeah, man, your Catalytic converter ain't right. Wait a minute. You got to fix that first. Yeah. My grammar can go left field sometime. Okay. That sounds unprofessional. I get it. That's why I can control what I say and I can stand by what I say and I can back it up on my YouTube channel. Yeah, somebody, hey, man, you said Cadillac converter. I know what the hell I said, bro. I messed up. What? You know what I'm saying? I misspoke. What? But yeah, that was cool. Okay. Glenn, I think that was his name over on Facebook. I think he used to be an instructor. Okay. So yeah, those guys, every instructor in the class that I go to is sharp as shit. Sharp. Let me put it that way. So I'm sure they've been vetted by their boss and okay, he's cut out to be a teacher because they all sharp at electrical. To me, that's the number one thing that will feed off. Everything else will feed off your electrical knowledge and electrical skills. They sharp, all three of them. It's three, and they look young too. I'm thinking they in their 30s or 40s. They all kind of youngish. They freaking sharp. And they all prior mechanics. Remember, guys, I have a problem with sitting in the classroom listening to a guy that graduated from college from automotive technology that hasn't worked on cars. If you introduce yourself and you go in the classroom and introduce yourself, my name is such and such. Yeah, I used to work at Chrysler. I've worked at all of them. You know, I'm all ears. I'm like, bro, I can listen to this guy, whatever, because he can relate from the teacher standpoint, which is what his job consists of. He has to do that, but he can relate. No, it's nothing like being at a differential class, listening to a guy that's never built a differential. All right. A guy that has built the differential will tell you, yes, you're supposed to the backlash like this, but a lot of guys, they may do it like this. But guys, I want to reiterate the importance of using a dial indicator. You know, old head, like, I don't need no damn dial indicator. Just pull on that damn thing. If it's, I can feel 1 inch and 2. Yeah, I don't need all that crap. But an instructor will insist that you use a dial indicator, even though he, when he was a mechanic, never used a dial indicator. Or he can feel what he need to feel. My point is, I ain't trying to hear you if you ain't got no, man, my point is all over the place, and it is 9 o'clock, guys. I got to wrap this up. Rain Man Ray is trustworthy. Yes. Who in their right mind buys a van from a family, then returns it with the rebuilt engine with the help from I Do Cars? Rain Man Ray. I like Rain Man Ray. He's one cool freaking dude. All right. Yes. They got Wi-Fi online. Shut up. Actually, really? I'm laughing. I don't know. Couldn't find that really thin 15 millimeter before my engine out. Oh, damn. Okay. Hey, I think Ashley tripping. Okay. Should new injectors be coded to the ECM? LH and LX? No, there's no coding on those vehicles. Okay. Most of the injector codings are on the 6.7 diesel, on the diesel engine. Okay. Yeah. But like tire pressure monitors, they make it into where now you don't bother code them. Just go test drive the car. The computer, that sine wave coming off those wheels as you rolling, the computer will eventually find out, okay, this is left right tire, this is left rear, you know, and assign it that way. But the injectors on a LH or LX, no coding for the injectors. But Toyota has taken a hit. Man, haven't they though? Fat chick with big tits are like skinny dudes with six-pack. It doesn't count. Okay. Lovely rat. Okay. Interesting. Rep your hood. That's what I'm saying, man. If you down for Toyota, rep that shit, nigga. Rep that. Hey, man, Toyota forever. Down for Toyota. I'm a Dodge guy, for the record. Okay. Yeah, I ain't down with Toyota like that. Visor, look up to TSBs on your VW. Lots of common issues on the 2-liter motor and POD sensor. Yeah, Flex Tech. Interesting point you make. I hope that guy read this. All right. Detroit is in the what? Detroit's in the house. Okay. Let me wrap this up, guys. What do you think about newer Jeep Cherokee 2018 and up? I have a Cherokee 2017. Same thing as an 18 and up. Okay. Now, some of those engines, you had two options from an engine standpoint. The Baby 360, which is the 3.2, or the 4-cylinder. We happen to have the 4-cylinder. Like I said earlier, I had no problems out of mine except for that smoking issue, which a recall repair and typical brake stuff. I'm over 100,000 miles now. I'm expecting little things to be needed, not broken. Brake pads are a wearable item, so my brake pads likely will wear out. Yeah, and need replacing. You ever read a book from outside of this world? No, sir, I have not. JT, would you rather specialize in diesel? Ooh, diesel or EV? Ooh, wait a minute, bro. Who asking this? Nargar Carson 3? I don't know, bro. Now one of them. Is that a word? Now. See, this is why I can't be an instructor. What instructor you know say, now one of them, dog? Now one of them. Not nan, not a now one of them. Yeah, man, I'm too hood. I got too much hood in me. I can't be no instructor. Ooh, and that right there. Ooh. You know what's funny about instructors? A lot of them, the company think just because they give you a car, you don't need a lot of money. So let's say, for instance, a new instructor just getting in the game. His company may offer him $60,000 first year, first 2 years, plus a car. Now, a guy with no car will go, yes, but if you're a damn instructor that teach cars, Why don't you have a junky ass car? Why don't you have a car? You can't teach something you don't have. That's crazy, right? But me, I ain't no big fan of new cars, so a new car don't excite me. No, bro. If you're gonna pay me $60,000 and that car has a budget of $40,000, just give me the $100,000. I'll figure out how to get to work. But you can't be an instructor riding around an old ass minivan, junky ass minivan. JT, no. You have to take our car and we gonna pay you $60,000. I don't even worry about it, dog. YouTube do that. Let me stop telling them a bit. YouTube, yeah, hey, no, hell no. But Glenn was right. No, man. Okay. Let me stop. I gotta end this because I'm starting to talk too much. When y'all get me talking, I get in trouble. My dad replaced it with an aftermarket one. Recall your Freon. That'll get that AC code. Man, it's after 9. Okay, I can't do this with y'all. Easy, what's up, man? I'm still working on this average Avenger. Wish it had a Freelink so I can't light a match to it. Damn. Most cars built today have been built with computer, and they know which parts will fail and have planned obsolescence into those cars. Cars 20 to 30 years ago were over-engineered, overly early failure. I miss mom and pop shops when you could just take it to someone who knew and then charge an arm and a leg to pay for a $200 part. Now that word $200 applied to labor at most shops. Okay, thanks, Flex. I work at a Ford dealership in Cali. I'm a service advisor. This is the realest. KMP, what's up, bro? I hope I didn't offend you at all. Okay. Now I will admit, if I'm listening to someone's channel and they talking shit about Dodge this, Dodge sucks, the coolest, I'm a what the okay, bro, you going too far, man. That's your 5th damn joke talking bad about Dodge. I can't take it no more. So KMP, I hope you didn't get to that point. Yeah, I can't sit down and listen to somebody dog out my product. I would have a problem with that. But I'm not really dogging out the problem. I'm dogging out the plan in place to address a problem. Okay. To me, everybody should be concerned that a car maker is willing to reroute fuel that may leak from an injector rather than replacing the injector that may leak or the injectors that's leaking. I'm not dogging out Ford. Technically, I'm dogging out the plan that they have in place, okay, to address a safety issue. A fuel leak is a safety issue, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, yes, you don't want your car leaking fuel. If you, oh man, I smell gas. Yes, something ain't right. You need to get that looked at. Tom, how do you tell? Hey, KMP, thanks for tuning in, bro. How do you tell if you need to replace wheel bearings? Noisy, grinding, grubbing. The easiest thing about the coolest thing about wheel bearing, they will set off some form of display in the wheel. Get the car off the air, in the air, off the ground. All right, you heard of the term 3 o'clock, 9 o'clock? Yeah, that's the wheel. Grab the tire, 3 and 9, do this. Well, we're talking suspension from that position. 3 and 9 is tie rods, things like that. So you want 12 and 6. If you're doing one of these numbers, that wheel moving, man, them hub bearings, wheel bearings, they shot, dog. And I ain't one of those guys that replace hub bearing at a certain mile, whether they noisy, bad, or anything. I still got to do that video I have in place. I got to do on parts you should replace, whether they bad or not, at a certain mile interval. All right. You're going to be surprised. Wheel bearing is one of them. Okay. I ain't going to tell too much about the video because I want y'all to watch that mother sucker. But anyway, I have top 3 parts that should be replaced, whether there's a problem with it or not, at a certain mile interval. All right. Y'all stay tuned for that freaking video. It's coming up when I get some damn time. Okay. 1.8, basically same engine. Interesting. Hayes and Chilton manuals were the best. Ooh, I ain't seen one of those in a minute. 2013 Charger, smelling fuel when it starts and giving a lean code. You're giving a lean code because stoichiometric ratio is off. What is it? 19.7 to 1. Oh, I know I got that wrong. Stoichio, that's a big huge. I learned that word a long time ago. Every time I'm speaking about cars, I try to sound sophisticated. Wow, that guy know what he's talking about. He said stoichiometric ratio. If you ask me to spell it, I can't spell that mother sucker, but I can say it. Guy, Manson Owl, your stoichiometric ratio is off. I don't know if y'all know this, but I play a lot. Okay, so please don't take that. Don't hold that against me. All right, I like to inject a little humor. But man, you got to fix that, bro. It shows specifically cylinder 6 sound like the pump. Sound like the pump. Multiple misfires. Sometimes it shows. You got to fix that fuel leak. Remember, a fuel leak can throw the balance off. If the fuel halfway in part of your fuel rail, just say the entry level to the fuel is on bank 1. If bank 1 leaking all the fuel, nothing's going to make it to bank 2. So bank 1 sucking up all the gas and bank 2 just sitting there chugging along. Like, oh, wait a minute. Oh, ain't enough gas. Give me some more gas. Ooh. I got to stop. But yeah, you got to fix the fuel leak. It might solve all your problems. Scrap yard. Yeah. Do approve 3-cylinder engine. I gotta educate myself on that 3-cylinder engine. The brake lights and blinkers only work on the passenger side. 1990, bro. You gotta find a manual, man. Nobody here can regurgitate anything off a 19 model, anything. Surely not I. Blinkers not working, man. That sounds like that might be something easy. That wasn't a lot of technology around in 1990. Y'all remember a flasher? Anybody remember a flasher? Yes, a flasher. Big ass relay that's housed somewhere around your fuel box area or under the hood or under the dash. Blinker flasher. Yeah. I don't know. Some of y'all young bucks, y'all might not know what I'm talking about. Good idea, bro. Yes, if they come in the shop, I mean, we don't have no choice, man. Better options too. All right, guys, you can save a 3.6 V6 to 5.7. What? Where you going with this? You can save. I'm not sure where you're going with this. Oh, damn, Curry. That's bad, man. Replace head gasket and still leaking. I spent so much money and they did a shitty job. I'm depressed, man. Take it back to them, bro. Man up, okay? Put your big boy pants on. All right? I know this depressing, okay? I know it sucks. Makes you feel bad, but they are obligated to fix your car if you paid them money to repair it. If you still got a problem, they're obligated to address that problem, okay? Free, all right? If they put on a gasket that's leaking again, they can get paid from the guys that made the gasket if the gasket failed prematurely. So there's a lot of things in place to help you out on they just got to find out which one they want to use. But don't be depressed, man. Hanging out, bro. Get that thing taken care of, man. I'm fishing. Okay, gone fishing. That's what's up, man. The tense up was hilarious, talking about people correcting. Bro, Larry, I mean, I don't know if y'all saw that video. You know what's crazy, Larry? The video I'm talking about is the O2 sensor video. My biggest video yet. Do you know how freaking close I was to pulling that video down when I first put it up 3-4 years ago? It's the video old, but that is the biggest video I got bringing in the most money. When I look at my analytic, that video drawing in more revenue stream than any video on my channel. I got a gazillion. I put up 4 videos a day out of all these freaking videos. That video that my grandma was jacked up, drawing in the most money. You know why? Because there's good content on it, even though I screwed up verbally. There's a couple of guys in there going, hey, man, as soon as I heard you say Cadillac converter, I went to another video, dog. I can't even hang around. I can't do it. I can't. And look at me in the comment. I'm going, bro, you don't have to, this ain't the airport. There's no need to, announce your departure. Just poof, be gone. You ain't got to tell us you leaving. Just leave. But guys, when they try to embarrass me, I get a little offended and it ain't going to go like you think. This ain't what you want. You can't just cut me. YouTube had to get on me 3 times about my reply to some customer. Hey, look, YouTube, if they bring it, tell them to leave me alone then, YouTube. Don't just be calling me talking about we got to remain professional. I get it. We do have to remain professional, all right? But because I'm not one of those guys that's block, you block. I don't block nobody, okay? You have to offend somebody else for me to block you. Somebody else got to come to me and say, JT, man, come on, man, get rid of that guy. He said this about you, that. I don't really be kidding because I got thick ass skin. There's nothing you can say to hurt me. But again, if you start offending other people, then I have no choice but to block you. But if it's just me and you one-on-one and you dog saying some bad things about me, you don't know me, dog. I don't care, man. Just your comments are pushing my videos to newer heights. I mean, we can do this all day up until, like I say, JT, come on, bro. That dude out of line. You know he out of line, man. All right. He gone. That's the only way you get blocked from me. So, yeah, my grammar, Cadillac converter. It just came off the tongue. So I was going with it too, boy. You should see me. I think I was at the chalkboard, right on the chalkboard. Yeah. And over here on bank 2, on the O2 sensor over here on this Cadillac converter, yeah, that may be a problem. Well, when I uploaded that video, everybody in the comment was drilling me. Some of them was funny, and I replied funny, but some of them was hardcore. But again, that's bringing in that video alone pays my, I want to say mortgage, but I think I would be talking too much by saying that. So the nerve of me to think I was this close to deleting that video and doing it over. I think if I did a video like that to perfection, perfect grammar, hello, my name is JT. What we're going to discuss today is O2 sensors and catalytic converters. That video wouldn't get no plays. I think because I was real and honest and true and it came out the way it came out, people can gravitate to that. This guy's real. He said Cadillac converter. And he left it up there. I love him. I love this guy. He left it up there knowing he screwed up. Man, y'all ain't finna do this. I'm going to the bottom because I got to go, guys. There's no way in hell I'm going to catch up on these comments. I keep getting behind. I'm so sorry. Damn. All right. I'm going to work my way probably 5 up. And, it's 9:20. What the hell I'm doing online? All right, guys. I'm going to wrap this up. Dang, that video 4 years old. Stupid Ralph. Where I knew you from? I can call your name out a couple times. Yeah, that video old, but whoo-hoo. All right, OTD 2024, take it back to the dealership. Should be on the one. Yeah, anything 2024 should be on the warranty. Milky, oily, gassy mixture coming from. Bro, take it back. All right? You ain't sorry. Garage Monkey. I'm sorry. I got to go, guys. I will see y'all. Hey, look at this guy. Turner, you freaking late, man. The nerve of you to come in my stream late. How dare you come in. Turner, I know you probably been working, man. You're a hard worker, bro. So I'll let you slide, bro. You need any parts? Hey, y'all. If y'all don't know Turner, we was on Fluffy Mexicanic live stream the other day. Turner would just turn around and grab a carburetor. Hey, y'all, look at this carburetor. I haven't got no parts in here. Okay, I can't do this. I was here 30 minutes ago. I didn't know you was here. You ain't say nothing, bro. Guys, I gotta go. Man, ring on the service transmission light. Oh, bro, Ellis. You gotta find out. You gotta scan that thing. The problem is gonna be. I don't know what the problem is gonna be, but it's gonna be centered around the code that it gives. Okay. But that's my time, man. Yes, Knight. Thank you, Turner, for stopping by, man, chiming in, man. Turner's crazy, and I love it. Yeah, man, he is crazy. I gotta go. I see y'all. I don't know, periodically if I decide to go live during the week. All right. Talk to y'all later.